Well, I started work in Greenwoods in 1964. That was my first job after leaving school. And I got an interview, and I happened to go back and see what happened to the job, to the result. And he said, he said, you can have the job. I was going to write to you, which I'm not sure he was. Actually, I think he'd forgotten, But anyway, I started. He says, you can start tomorrow. As a junior assistant, and I thought, all right. So I went home, told my mum, oh, right, jumping, because I'd seen the job advertised in the Stanley News, you see, and I thought, we'll try that. I originally wanted to be a journalist, but I ended up in Greenwoods, so that was it, and I enjoyed everything. So we started, and in those days it was on Middle Street, and it was a busy shop. And of course then you could sort of drive on Middle Street, sort of from the front, from the end, right the way down and right the way behind, and you could park your car there for a certain length of time, and consequently I still say it was busier and it was more buoyant then, but of course there were longer times, and my first job at Greenwoods, he said, well, can you make tea? I said, I probably do. I said, it's not something I do at home, but I can do. So put the kettle on, and of course, that's what I did, you see. And in those days, we had a little old gas ring, put the kettle on, boil that, and then sort of make it up. And the shop was small, but it was functional, and there was like, sort of at the end, there was like a little cubicle, sort of like for an office, and at the other side of the shop there was a fitting room, sort of the same size, but what you had to do, if anybody went into the fitting room, you had to go into the office and you had to stand on the chair and change the light, so that they could go into the fitting room, We said, can you see in the dark? No, all right, we'll change the light,